This must be love. Boom, clap, sound in my heart. The beat goes on and on and on and on and boom.
Hey guys and gals, Kital here with my first and hopefully not last video. I'm on that ramble on there. There's two things that I want to kind of bring up to the community to make them really think about and hopefully discuss for Legion and even past it. The first thing is players' power. Don't get me wrong, I want to feel strong and I want to be able to actually make a dent into the Legion and even maybe Sargeras. But currently, at our current power level, we're sitting at almost half a mil at fully Warforged Mythic gear, and we're doing about the same amount of DPS we were doing a year and a half ago, which was 200k or so during Burst. Yet, here we are going into Legion in like 8 months. We're sitting at over 1 million for DPS and almost 2 to 2.5 million for tanks. And probably almost double the DPS we're doing currently. Like, we just had a stat squish and yet we're back at the numbers that they wanted to avoid. Why is this? Personally, I believe it's the pacing of the content. As Bellier and all the other WoW YouTubers that I said, we've gained, I think they said 105 item level over 2 tiers, compared to 109, I believe it was, for Mists of Pandaria, and 90-something for Kata. In Wrath, we gained maybe 80 over 4 tiers. That's 20 items a level tier. That's not much growth compared to 100 item levels over 2 tiers. That's 50 item levels worth of growth. Like, why is this? Why are we getting this so much invisible power being pushed onto us through item level scaling? Why must the item level scales be so high? Personally, to fix this problem, I have no idea. I honestly think a 4-tier content and a 2-year gap between expansions, like 6-month content waves, is probably the best bet. But I don't think Blizzard is particularly wanting to go towards that route. They just want to get the lore of Warcraft over so they can release their next game. That's what I personally believe. But on to the next topic. The next topic is going into Legion. There's going to be these legendary items that are going to be world drops. Why are they going to be world drops? They're legendaries. They're going to be above the highest raid tiers item level to what we know. Why? Is it going to be so freaking high item level? Therefore, to my previous point, so much power to the people who have them. Literally, what I see happening at Mythic level content is the high-end raiders, the people who have the most power going into the next progression, are going to get these legendary items, stock up on them, to where they can alternate depending on fight. What about the lower-end raiders? How do they get into this higher end content? Oh, you have to go farm 50 different legendaries for all your slots to be on par to the higher end ones. Why? Why couldn't they just do a single legendary for each spec, similar to the artifact, but this legendary like fit into a random slot depending on what it is, and you have to build around that legendary. Say a Frost Mage gets a helm, or an Arcane Mage gets a necklace. Arcane Mage will have 5 tier pieces they can go for, but Frost will only have 4. Why couldn't they go with that model? I don't know. But the problem is power. Player power. Like I said before, and I'm going to say again, why are we getting so much power? Why must we feel so powerful compared to the heroes of old, like Thrall, Malfurion, Jaina? To be honest, I have no idea. I think Blizzard's pushing like an agenda that we're not just some random adventures like we were told back in vanilla and the old days. Like the old days, everyone greeted you as like adventurer and stuff like that. Wrath of the Lich King, it was like champion. Kata, it was like a hero. Wad, general. And now we're gonna be the last hope of the world. Sink that in, why don't you? And like, comment, and subscribe for more of these discussion videos, more content, and hopefully more videos. I also stream on Twitch at twitch.tv/Zarzar, 2 R's. I will put down in the description. Thank you all for watching.
This must be love.